Alright, what's good, y'all? So we finna get right into this video. Today, we finna clean the Berkey. You know what I'm saying? I got my little setup stuff going on around here. I got little tables off to the side that y'all can't see just to assist me. So we just gonna get right into it, and I'm just gonna narrate as I go along. You know what I'm saying? So take your Berkey. I don't know if y'all have these extra it's like the fluoride and something else filters, the white ones here at the bottom. You may or may not have those. If you don't, then you don't. So first thing, pour out any residual water that you got inside your Berkey. Then you want to take your filters off. Alright. And we're gonna remove everything. We're gonna remove the black filters as well. And I'm gonna remove so I got 2 black filters, 2 white filters, and then my other 2 holes are plugged. If you have a Berkey, then you should know what I'm talking about and what I mean. If not, here's a visual. It was a black filter right here that I just took out. Here's the other one. The other 2 holes have plugs in them. Now the white filters run just straight off of the black filters. So whatever your setup is, whatever you got, if you got more filters or whatever, then just act accordingly. Take all this off. And you want to keep all your filters just sitting off somewhere to the side. Leave them alone for right now. All the other stuff, like these hold my black filters on. These gonna go in a bowl, and I'm gonna fill this with warm to hot water. While I wait for that to warm up, I'm gonna go ahead and take these plugs off. These plugs are gonna sit in that hot water while I'm cleaning everything else off. Man, it's hard to get off. Water nice and hot. Fill that up. And you want to make sure you separate everything that's in here. Like for this plug, separate those little rubber or silicone, whatever they are, little grommets, so everything is pulled apart and can soak. For the bottom piece, take your nozzle off, and you're gonna let that soak as well. And again, make sure you separate everything. Also, make sure you click the lever for your nozzle open. Alright, so while all that is you know, sitting in that hot water, for me, every time I clean these, I get a new sponge, you know, one with this the coarse, what is this called? Yeah, scouring sponge. So you want to get like a scouring pad, a scouring sponge. You don't want it too hard. You don't want like steel wool or something like that. You just want to, you know, a new one of these. You can even, you know, cut and just use a small piece. I'm gonna just use this new one, and then this will be the new one used for dishes. So that with some you know, like some warm water. That's it. And you just want to hit the black filters. Now, you want to hit the outside. And you want to just hit it running in one direction if you can. You also want to get the top, the very top of it. And I'm just going to continue to go around, make sure that I clean it, you know, get a good scraping to the outside of this, and I'm just going to do the same thing to the other one. Now after you finish giving the black filter a good scrub, scouring pad, you want to give it a good run under cold water. Alright, now this one's done. I still got to do the other one. Alright, so the black filter is done. Remember, just a scouring pad, water, no soap on those. On the white filters, I just ran the outside off. I don't need some water. But now it's time to get the actual, you know, big basin, that the holders, whatever you call it, I don't know. So this, you are going to want to use some soap, some hot water, some soap. You want to give these a good clean inside and out. Alright, so that's done. You want to make sure you wash them off real good. You don't want no residual soap left over. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not done just yet. We're actually not done with the filters. So there's a way to clean the black filters with a primer. And if you have these white filters, then there's a different way to clean these as well. I'm gonna do these first. So for these ones, you wanna, there's a I guess a stopper, grommet, whatever you want to call it, that comes with it. So you can literally put it under your faucet. You want to turn on cold water. On high. Let that water push through. Okay, you do that for a little bit, so it's nice, good and running. Then you want to do it in the opposite direction. So the first way, you want to do it in the same direction that the water would flow if it's being used in the Berkey. And then the second way, you want to do it opposite of that. Now I'm turning this all sideways and it's spraying out. But alright. And now, one last time in the correct direction again. Alright, now you may not get these exact same directions from other folks, but just listen to Sneak. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go ahead and do this other white filter, then we'll get to the black ones. Alright, my white filter's done. Now for my black filters. Prime these ones. This is the Berkey primer. You know what I'm saying? Already assembled. And it's a glass of warm water. So pretty much, you know, there's an end that you screw right into this filter. Screw it all the way in till it stops, and then you want to put this other end in your warm water. And you want to get it going. In between each pump, you want to let your pump fill up all the way with water. You want to get a good pump, you know what I'm saying? So then usually You know, after I finish that, then I'll just pump air. Alright, so I'm gonna do that at least, fill this up one more time, do that at least once more for this filter, then do the other filter. That's gonna prime it so that when we use them, our water will flow well. Alright, now I just want to make sure I come back and say something. On the first round of doing this, the black filter, y'all seen me prime it with water and then just straight pump air through after that. You want to make sure that the last time you do it, you are actually priming it with like either some room temperature or mildly cool water. You want to make sure it runs through a couple times, and then you want to make sure that your last pump sending through, that you were sending water through, and it's primed with water, and then boom, you're done. You go ahead and take the primer off. Just had to come back and say that. I didn't want to leave y'all with a misconception that you should pump air through, because then you'd be doing yourself a disservice. The reason to prime this water is to make sure your pores are open and it's already saturated with water. So now that one's done. On to the next one. Alright, so we're pretty much wrapping it up now. Remember this bowl you set aside with hot water, all your grommets and nozzles and all of that. Make sure you agitate all of that stuff. Should be, or maybe a little, you see a little stuff up in there floating around now. I'm gonna empty that out. Give that one more fresh, give it some fresh bath water. But now we're pretty much ready to reassemble. So we'll go ahead and start. We're gonna put our we're gonna put our stoppers on first. And real easy to know which stoppers go with what. They kind of, the clear ones go with these white pieces, and then like for your spout, it's black. You got the black grommet, and for like your black filter, black grommet. So alright, for your stoppers, and you want to make sure you put them on diagonally. What that means is you got 4 holes at the bottom. You put a stopper here, you want to put your other stopper here. So then these two are going to be your filters. Now if you use all 4 filters, then hey, that's a way to I know it's supposed to filter your water faster, and your filters last for longer. So if you into that, that's an option. For me, 2 filters works just fine. Alright, next. Set this on the side. Send our black filters through. Alright, now for the white filters, make sure you know which side is the top. And make sure you look at the instructions for these. The instructions for these tells you that you should find there's a marking, an indicating marking on the top of this. I don't know if y'all can see that. Like a little raised indentation. It says make 8 full revolutions. Don't go over 8. So you want to pay attention to how many times the markings pad. You know, how many revolutions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop on 8. Six, 7, 8. All right, so that's ready to go. Get this back on. Did I put these on? No. Nah, I think these are the same size, not mine. Alright, there we go. So boom. And there we go. Berkey back ready to use. Alright y'all, that's it for this video. Appreciate it if it's helped you out at all. Go ahead and leave a like. You got any questions, leave it in the comment box below. That's it for this one. Peace out. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Squad.